Well, hello Airliners Live. It's Henry Tenby. This is the Airliners Live special fundraising show here in Vancouver this beautiful, beautiful Friday morning. Nice to see everybody here. We're starting off a little bit early, just 4 minutes early, actually. It's 10:56 Pacific time here in Vancouver, and we've just had this 777. I'm just still in the doing setup here, but we're pretty much ready to go. Our official start time is in 4 minutes. So far so good, and everything is looking excellent. So hope everybody's doing well. This particular 777 just arrived from Toronto as the Air Canada 105. And hope everybody is just doing fantastic. It is absolutely stunning here in Vancouver. We have no wind. We have about 7 degrees, so 5 degrees warmer than our morning show yesterday. So I don't even need to wear my gloves. It's actually really, really, really nice. And I do have my layers, but they're not really, well, they're not needed because there's no wind, but I'm just super comfortable. Hope you guys are all nice and comfortable. We're going to have a good fun show. It's crystal clear here in Vancouver, so we're facing due south, so everything is backlit, unfortunately, heavily backlit. So obviously we're going to have some focusing issues. It's just par for the course. The camera, when it is severe backlit, the camera does struggle to get focus. So just be aware of that. And otherwise, everything's good. I think we're all set up, ready to rock and roll. 10:57 here in Vancouver. Again, you are tuning into the Airliners Live special fundraising show. We're raising funds for the next 3 days, actually. Today, tomorrow, and on Sunday, we're doing our annual fundraising event. And we hope that everybody is going to help as much as they can with this fundraising event. So none of the funds that we're collecting normally are happening. We're actually going to be asking everybody to direct their donations to the fundraising page that we have posted at the top of the chat and in the video. So you can see that it's the justgiving.com page. So, oh, look at that. Yeah. Maybe I'll just open up the camera a tad because it's a little bit dark. See if that makes a bit of a difference. Because again, the camera's facing due south, right smack into the sun, and we don't have a cloud within 1,000 miles of here. So it is very, very bright and very backlit. So that's how it is. We're going to have some interesting movements today. I understand that we have I think arriving at 1:08 we have Sun Country coming in from Minneapolis with a 737-800. That's nice. And we also have Air France with it's a 787 Dreamliner. Air France is bringing 777s in lately, but this time they're bringing in a 787 Dreamliner. Not sure if it's actually here already, but it usually parks right in front of us, so maybe it'll arrive during our show, but it could also be parked at the in the Horseshoe, so I'm not sure about that. But we'll have a look at that. We'll check that out in more detail. Look at this, isn't that nice? If I go nice and tight on the images, the backlit situation isn't as bad. So, but yeah, we're gonna have a pretty good show, I think. I'm excited, looking forward to it. Absolutely. There you go, 10:59, and we have 158 people in the house. So hello everybody. Hello Carl Crawford. And Kylie Lee Bracewell, some of their very regular names. Nice to see. Nice to see you all here supporting the channel in this time of need. Kevin, Carl Crawford, yes. Who else have we got? The Pushback crew. Yeah, that's going right into the Horseshoe. So let's have a quick, okay, hey, it is 11 o'clock. So let's do the official welcome to the show, everybody. I'll just get myself posed right here for our official welcome to the launch of the show. Give me 1 second. Okay, hey everybody, how's everybody doing? This is our official Macmillan Cancer Center fundraising event. So for the next 3 days, we're raising funds for the Macmillan Cancer Center, and we're going to be posting a link throughout the entire stream for you to click on that link and make a donation. The link is also at the top of the video. It's everywhere. So if you guys can help us out and make a donation, anything from £1, £2, whatever you can afford, and if you have a budget, spread it out over all the shows. We don't want you to go beyond your means. Absolutely, don't go beyond your means. But let's say you have a £10 budget or a £5 budget. Spread it out over the shows. You know, perhaps £1, £1, however you'd like to do it. But stay within your budget. That's important. So yeah, we're doing the Macmillan Cancer Center fundraising for the next 3 days. Already on our first show this morning from the UK, we've raised £3,500. So our target is £7,000. We hope we're going to be able to get there over the next 3 days. And definitely we're going to have a lot of fun. All of us here at Airliners Live are very, very happy and excited to be doing this. It's our way of paying back to the community and bringing our own community together to surround and support around a fantastic cause. So we definitely appreciate everybody's help. Okay, well here we are. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful crystal. Nothing on approach. It's a beautiful crystal clear morning here in Vancouver. Not a cloud in the sky. There is severe clear probably for 1,000 miles. The weatherman, or the weather, yeah, it was a weatherman this morning on the radio, said that it's going to be crystal clear well into next week. So high pressure, it's an outflow situation, so the winds are blowing from the valley out to the ocean. Therefore, in order for the aircraft to land into the wind, they've got to be on runway 26, pointing into the wind. So as long as we have this valley outflow weather condition, we're going to be on runway 08. So it's just how it is. We were on runway 08 yesterday morning for our early morning show, and I do want to thank everybody that showed up for that show. I think we had 525 people, so that was awesome. That was awesome support. We will be doing pop-up shows as we can, you know, into between now and Christmas. So it's just a question of when the weather conditions allow. So thanks for showing up yesterday. Today's going to be a good fun day. I think it's going to be you know, we're going to have some our regulars. As I said earlier, we do have a special arrival at 107. We've got Sun Country operating in from Minneapolis, 737-800. That is, I'm guessing it's probably a sports charter. Hopefully it will land on this side. Also, the other slightly different movement is, actually, I think I see it. Yes. Usually we've had Air France over the last few weeks in with their 777s. Well, we actually have a Air France 787 Dreamliner on the field. So that's a little bit different. I'll point the camera at it. It is actually sitting at the gate, but because we were backlit, I wasn't able to quite see it. So yeah, it's just really good. As you can see, don't need my gloves. I can feel the warmth of the sun, believe it or not, but I do have my got my hoodie on to keep the ears warm, but I might shed that. And yeah, what else can I tell you? It's just a nice day to be out at the airfield, and hope you can hang out and chill with us for the next couple hours anyhow. I think we can go until at least, you know, 1, 2 o'clock, something like that. So 2 to 3 hours, couple hours at least. We'll be here having fun, soaking up the action. I see landing lights out there in the distance, and it's just a very peaceful morning, very calm. No wind, which is just the way we like it, so we don't have the whistling on my mic. So for the time being anyhow, and I'll climb behind the camera, and I will we'll see what this aircraft is setting up for approach. So I just wanted to officially welcome everybody to our official fundraising YVR show, and I'll be right behind the camera here, climbing into my setup, and let's see what we've got coming in here. What is this? Oh, okay, it's Air Canada 997 from Mexico City, and it is a MAX. So I can probably zoom in. Oh, you can see what a gorgeous day it is, actually. Isn't that lovely? It is so beautiful. And actually, I can let's see if you can see. Yeah, there's snow on the mountains. Look at that. Look at the snow fields. Those are mountains. on Vancouver Island, and you can see the snow build up just in a few days. They're caked in snow. Isn't that lovely? Okay, let's have a look at our Max, our beautiful Max. Where's Maximilian? There he is. There he is. Setting up nicely. Maximilian's coming in from Mexico City. See the focus? When we're backlit, it just kind of struggles a bit, but it just is what it is. There's Maximilian greasing it down for us. Spoilers are up nicely. Decent stuff. Pulls it off with finesse. Gives us a bit of wingtip wobble to say hello. Jelu is the registration. Oh, there he goes. He stows those spoilers. Oh, I love it. I just love it. And having a lovely day really is a wonderful bonus for us all. Very, very nice. I'll bring on the house radios. I've got the batteries all charged up. So, we've raised £3,562, just so everybody knows. And our most recent donation is from Jesper the Cat, £5. Thank you very much, Jesper the Cat, for your donation 12 minutes ago. Thank you so much, Jesper the Cat. So I'll be checking the donation screen here on our Just Giving fundraising page. I won't be on it all the time, but I'll go back and forth and check it out and do a readout of the people that have donated. So again, you don't have to make a big donation, even £1. That would be awesome. The radio's good and strong today. There's the Max with the nice glare shield. Homage back to the Air Canada 1965 colors with the black nose. Is there any... Oh, there's the Air France, by the way. Okay. So there we go. There's our Air France Dreamliner being ground serviced. So, yeah. Hello, Zurich Aircraft. How are things at Clotten? And Alex Dolling. Jamie Campbell. Hi, Jamie. JB Mo. Seb. Kanal Kurdistan. Mr. English Golfer. Nice to welcome you to the show. Okay, we've got a hang on, I'll just follow this Max wherever it's going. Oh, putting off a lot of dust. What's the deal there? Is that a brake situation or is that dust or dirt? Don't know. Smoky though, isn't it? Look at it. What is all that stuff? It could be salt on the ground or... yeah, it's a lot of dust. Isn't that weird? Look at it all. Yeah, it's something on the ground. It's not coming out of the airplane. Nice view. Okay, we got a Caravan. I see the Caravan on short finals. The Caravan is followed by a Max from Newark, the Air Canada 547. And behind that, we've got a United 737 in from Chicago, the United 1958. But we'll go get the Caravan, the little Caravan, feeder aircraft, operating a parcel flight. It's approaching the runway now. Let's have a look at it. There it is. There's our Caravan. It's our regular blue one. As he reaches to the runway. He's going to do a fly past for us. This is cool. There, he's going to grease it down a bit long. Saves him from taxi, I guess, right? Beautiful. Look at him go, son of a gun. There we go, he's down. Reverse thrust, buckets. Wasn't that nice? I like that. So he's going to park down there, obviously. Yeah, he's parking down in the nosebleeds. So let's go back to our Boeing time. Here's the Air Canada 547, cleared to land. Air Canada 547, touchdown. Finesse makes it look easy. Jazz is cleared to land. You heard that? You just heard that. So our next is the Chicago United Airlines, and the Jazz is behind it. The Jazz is coming from Kelowna. So let's go get our United Airlines from Chicago. Windy City arrival. Had to say that. There's our United. Yeah. Compression onto the oleos. Nice. Good. Well done. Well done. The Air Canada Jazz from Kelowna is a little bit of ways out. Yeah, he buttered that landing indeed. Okay, Terry Edwards said we had an anonymous donation of £50. So whoever pulled that off, we want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. That was very, very kind of you. 50 quid, anonymous donation. May the good karma come back to you 50 million times. We were very... Ooh, here's Air Canada Jazz. I think I can get it for us. Yeah, there it is. Thank you so much for that amazing donation, £50. Puff of smoke from the nose. Takes the early taxiway. Yeah, there he goes. Turns it on a dime. Nice stuff. Hello, Chris Melton. Glad you're liking the Air Canada livery. We all do. We love that new Air Canada livery. Black nose and all. And hello, Samantha. Littlewood, thank you so much for joining our stream, Samantha. Yeah, so this Air Canada Jazz, or now branded as Air Canada Express, just arrived from Kelowna. What's that, about a 45-minute flight, something like that. The scenery around Kelowna is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, they don't get much in the way of, other than, you know, the usual stuff, right? The Air Canada Jazz and the Air Canada Westjet, etc. But it's so beautiful at that airport. It would be an amazing place to do a stream, just for the scenery, not for the traffic, but the scenery would just be the mountains. Oh, gorgeous. We can think about that maybe one day. So let's see what's happening with our Air France. How are they doing? How's the ground handling going over at Air France? It'll leave during our show, so yeah, absolutely. And hello, Venkman. Venkman7, nice to see you here in the house. Hope your morning is going well, Venkman. The LA flight boys call Air Canada 37s Cool Max. Okay. Robin Giles says we're now up to 37.41 on our donation. Let's go have a look at it. Let me have a look at that myself and see where we're at. Well, mine, I'll just hit refresh here. Give me a second. See if I can get that page. Yeah, 37.41. And so, Colin from Wirral, thank you for the £5 donation. Colin says, I love your shows from Vancouver. Excellent work. Thank you for your hard work. Well, it's a great pleasure. Glad you are enjoying the proceedings here at YVR, where we've been lucky. And Mark Whitaker, 50 quid. Mark is the £50 donation man. Thank you so much, Mark Whitaker. That's 50 Canadian dollars. Thank you so much. That's also top notch. Thank you so much, Mark Whitaker. Christy Gleason, £10 plus a $2.50 gift aid. Christy says, love the streams and keep up the good work. Our pleasure. Venkman7, $5 Canadian. Happy to support. Much appreciated. And there's the £50 anonymous. £50 anonymous says, keep up the amazing work and thank you for all your support of those impacted by such a horrible disease. It is so much appreciated. Well, anonymous, you are, again, you're all wonderful. We appreciate all of the donations. So as I say, we'll come back and forth to this page and read out the comments, and if you're able to make a donation, that'll be awesome. So that's great. So what else have we got here? Let's check the flight radar. What's happening? Okay, so our next arrival in about 6 minutes, we've got an Air Canada 787 in from Shanghai Pudong Airport. It's the Air Canada 206. So yeah, that's going to be arriving in about 6 minutes. Bear with me here, guys. What else can I say? I'm just trying to think of what else I can tell you guys. I mean, not too much since yesterday, actually. It was we had a really good show yesterday. It was our first early morning show from this location. So it was kind of, maybe you'd call it maybe a bit of an experiment, and we weren't sure, or I wasn't sure what we were going to get, but they were doing de-icing operations. So this kind of made things interesting for us, watching them de-ice the airplanes. The temperature yesterday was 1 to 2 degrees Celsius for most of our show, actually. So some of the airplanes were being de-iced, some were not. So it's just kind of, I guess, how the air crew decided to do it, how they decided to go for it. And but it was nice to watch. We enjoyed it. And yeah, it was pretty good. We've just switched to runway 26. Runway change. That snuck in on me. I was not looking for that. That was a complete sneak in. Yeah. I've been looking out to the water and they've just changed runways. Yeah, this has happened a number of times on our show. Number of times we've set up in one location and the runway changes. Too bad, right? Had I known they were going to switch to runway 26, we would have been at the Larry Berg Park. So, because it would have been, it might have been different, you know, for the 2 o'clock push, you know, to see all those aircraft departing from Larry Berg, but it is what it is. Graham says,
good morning, number 2, flying A324 miles ahead, clear line away 26 right.
We've got an Air Canada Winnipeg next.
Canada 306 heavy ground, runway change advised, ready, copy, new SIP.
Yeah, runway change.
Canada 306 recleared, Georgia 6 departure off runway 26 left, balance unchanged. Georgia 6 departure, 26 left, Canada 306 will do an EDP.
Yeah, it's a bit of a struggle now, because I'll show you guys what I mean. Hang on, I'm going to have to readjust the tripod a bit and do a re-leveling here, because yeah. You see what I mean? Got to re-level the tripod, so because of the runway change, my tripod was set up for runway 08. Now we're on runway 26, so I've got to re-level. Let's see if I can. That's maybe a bit. That's maybe not too bad. Something like that. Let's check it across all the range. How's that? That's a little bit off. It might be as good as I'm going to get it. Oh. Yeah, sorry, because of the runway change, I'm going to have to fiddle around to re-level the tripod. So bear with me, everybody. Nope. This is what I have to do during my setup, and it just takes a lot of time to get the tripod set up properly, to get it leveled across the 180 degrees of the panning. Nope. Could take me 10 minutes to get it leveled. It might take that. It could take that long. See, it's level there. Kind of level there, not perfect. It might be as good as we're gonna get. That's pretty That's kind of okay. I guess we're going to live with this for the show. Spam call. Okay, I think I've got the camera leveled as best I can on the tripod. Yeah. Where's this coming in from? This is the Shanghai Pudong Airport arrival. Fortunately, we're fully backlit here, and the camera's having a hell of a trouble focusing. Unfortunately, look at all the snow on Vancouver Island. It's quite a lot. They got quite a dumping, actually. Wow. Wow. I've got tripod issues, so the tripod's moving on the ground, so I'll have to continue to adjust the tripod. I guess it's the best problem to have. At least we don't have streaming problems. So I'll just have to adjust this. It's going to take me again several minutes to level the tripod. A try. Got a lander as well coming in. Okay, we've got a 37 coming in. Yeah, tripod's not level on the center, unfortunately. Not there either. Yeah, we may have to live with an unlevel tripod because of the runway change. We just may have to live with this. It can be very, very difficult to level a tripod because our ground isn't level. I'm sitting on unlevel ground here. All three legs are at different different heights. This is not level ground. That's just what it is. So, yeah. Air Canada's, let's have a look at the main gate area here. I'm kind of having to reset up the tripod because the phones are in the wrong position, and it's all because of the runway change. I had the tripod set up for 08, which means the phones are on the wrong position for. It's kind of the whole thing has to be reset up. So I think I'm just going to put the camera in one spot and just do that, and I'll just have to do that, unfortunately. Again, all I can really do is apologize, because as I said, I have to pretty much reset the whole set up the whole tripod, move the two clamps with my phones, the walkie-talkie, and level everything off. So, as I said, it's just going to take me time to do this. Okay, I think it's kind of okay here. Well, as I say, I've kind of put things the way where they need to be. Okay, well, I think I've got everything reattached. So, I think I'm better than I was. So our next arrival is from Prince George. It's a Westjet Q400, and it's setting up right now, right there. The battery's at 30%, by the way, so I am watching that. This is a Westjet Encore Q400. We've got landing lights again, so let's just figure out where the landing lights are coming from. Landing lights are from Edmonton. It's the Air Canada 239. It's an A319. So, okay. So, this is you're watching Airliners Live. This is our special fundraising weekend. We're raising money for the Macmillan Cancer Center. And we would very much appreciate any donation that you could make. The donation link is all through the video in the chat and the top of the video description. You can make a donation on the Just Give website. And we would very much appreciate your support. A319, quite a rare airplane. What's next? Okay, what's next is a Q400 from Kamloops. It's from Kamloops Air Canada Jazz. Bring the camera around. Okay, let's go get it. Nice. Beautiful. Q400.
Hotel 2 Vancouver ground to change fare out of Vancouver 2 departure from runway 26 left balance unchanged.
This Max is heading to Los Angeles.
Mike, Juliet, hold short kilo.
There's the dirt that it's taxing through, or whatever that is. It's probably de-icing fluid. It's probably frozen de-icing fluid.
Proceed runway 13, hold short runway 26 left.
Okay, our next arrival is a 37, the American Airlines from Dallas Fort Worth. American Airlines flight 1415.
Canada 554 with you on Juliet, hold short Lima. Canada 554 up to the Airbus crosses in front of your taxi, Juliet, Hotel Delta, Delta 7. Cable give way to the Airbus in front and then Juliet, Hotel.
There it is. American Airlines. Battery is at 24%. He's going to roll long. Yeah, he's rolling long. Definitely. Yeah. So look, how's everybody doing? Venkman7 says an Air Canada from Halifax is in 10 minutes. Don't recall if it's a regular flight. Yes, Air Canada does have scheduled service from Vancouver to Halifax. Yeah, Paul says, surprised there's no road sweepers to pull all that debris up off the runway. It's interesting, isn't it? All that debris that they taxi through in that one spot blows up, and it is different. Yeah, thank you, Ewan. It was not a bad landing. So Robin Giles says we're at 3807 on the donation count. Yeah, the A319 is, yeah, they didn't build too many of them, you know, compared to the A320 or the A321. I mean, the A318 is even rarer. No, of course, not too many airlines ordered the A319. Yeah, but Air Canada did. As a you know, mid-range, you know, middle of the to fill a gap.
2915 ground. Wait a minute or so for 737 to go by, then proceed Delta short of Echo for now. Start Echo after the 37. Roger. Ground 800 with you, Juliet, short Lima. 800 ground, turn into the apron at Lima, then on the apron onto Echo, holding short at Delta. Okay, we'll turn into the apron at Lima, and we'll taxi on the apron. Just go on Echo and short of Delta, that's 800. That's American 1415. American 1415 ground. Yeah, we have that here before we're going to gate 74. Just confirm there's no apron frequency for us. 74 is correct for American 1415, and the apron is uncontrolled. You can see with me all the way to get. Thanks so much.
There's that stuff on the ground. Look at it all. I'm sure that's frozen de-ice. That's to do with the de-icing. Look at it. It's incredible. It's a lot of debris.
1754, contact ground 117.
Okay, our next arrival is from Frankfurt. It's the Air Canada Flight 839 Dreamliner. I do see it setting up on approach.
South ground was at 1754 is on Juliet to hold short at 1754 ground. Turn the deep at Lima, and then on to Echo holding short at Delta. West Lima, Echo hold short.
Okay, let's go get this Air Canada Dreamliner from Frankfurt. 21% on my battery, so I am watching it. Okay, there's our Air Canada from Frankfurt service. Looking nice, wings nicely flexed. Hello, Reinhard. Reinhard Nair is joining us from Germany, Brandenburg. And appropriately, we have this Air Canada Frankfurt service arriving.
Jet 653 with you. Left turn on Lima to the apron to hold short. Echo at Delta. So 1754. The first half is right, left turn at Lima, and then on to Echo holding short at Delta. Okay, left at Lima to the apron. Echo hold short Delta, West 1754.
Let's go in for the flap detail shot. This is the Air Canada 839 arriving from Frankfurt, Germany. Nice day to be arriving in Vancouver. Very nice day to be arriving in Vancouver. Yeah, the arcing wings on the Dreamliner Dry Dock 57 are gorgeous. I totally agree. Graham says, I believe Canada's longest domestic flight is Calgary to St. John's, 5.5 hours summer.
Air Canada 210 ground, pushback, your discretion, the company 7 over on 58 behind is.
Yeah. Battery's at 19%, so we might have to do a change here pretty soon. Look at those snow caps, or look at those snowfields on Vancouver Island in the background. It's gorgeous. So you skiers out there will be happy to know we have snow on the mountains. Isn't that nice? That's him, 839 from Frankfurt. We're looking at him right now. They're telling him to hold short at the Victor taxiway. Battery's at 18%. Telling him to hold short because of this aircraft right there. There you go. He told him he can now continue his taxi. Well, here comes a jet landing. Battery's at 16%, so I mean I am pushing the outer envelope here. Well, again, our fundraising is available on the justgiving.com webpage that we're posting into the chat throughout the stream today. So we're, according to Terry Edwards, thanks Terry for the help on that, we're at 54% We've raised 3,800 pounds, and our target is 7,000 pounds to be raised. So hopefully we'll be able to get there, and we want to thank everybody that is doing that. So another jet arrival. Another jet arrival right here. Right there, it's Alaska Airlines from Portland. Oh, hang on, I lost it. Did I lose it? Completely lost it, yeah. Sometimes when things are backlit, it's not always easy to follow the airplanes when they disappear into the black background. Portland, Oregon.
2028 tower, stay this frequency, take the reverser, Mike 1, and taxi Mike Tango David. Frequency Mike 1, Mike Tango David at 2028.
He's gonna turn on a dime. Look at that. Finesse. Okay, let's do a battery change. I think, there's no point pushing temptation here. We'll do a battery change. Give me a second. Might as well do it now before it collapses. Let's do that right now. Let's grab my battery. Okay, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is a battery change. We're back in black. We're back in black. We've done our battery change, so we're all ready to rock and roll. We got a landing too. We got a landing. This is the Westjet 707 from Toronto, flight 707.
Canada 210 ground, contact self ground 127.
And our next arrival is Flare from Toronto. The Flare 8605 from Toronto is next. I see the landing lights, not too far away.
Air Canada 210 ground, good afternoon. Give it a United southbound on Hotel, continue Juliet Hotel Delta Delta 7. Juliet Hotel Delta Delta 7 and give way to United on the right, Air Canada. United 1528, Air Canada Max on your left, we'll give way to you. Copy United 1528. Juliet, hold shortly, ma. Juliet Bravo, Juliet shortly.
So yeah, let's go get this Flare from Toronto.
Contact ground 127.
Flare from Toronto. There's Flare from Toronto. No shortage of action, which is kind of the way we like it here at Airliners Live.
26 left, altimeter 3046.
6 left, Juliet Alpha Hotel Juliet, and we have November, Skyline 3361.
Thank you. Jump left. After company 87, Juliet Bravo to the gate, Air Canada 39. Air Canada 361 ground, you can keep going now, taxi Mike, Juliet Bravo to the apron. Mike, Juliet Bravo to the apron, Air Canada 361, roger.
Heavy time, right? The Air Canada Dreamliner or what is that? Yeah, it's a Dreamliner heading to Hong Kong in the background. Air Canada 2341. And we got a heavy on approach. It's Japan Airlines from Narita. Japan Airlines from Narita. Let's go get the Japan Airlines 767. There it is. Nice and slow. Let's go get the flap detail. That was nice. Japan Airlines always does a very elegant landing. Quality goes on before the name goes on. I mean, wow. Very high quality of everything with Japan, including their aircraft landings. Can't remember who had that catchphrase. Quality goes in before the name goes on. That was good. That was good. I like that. Definitely like that. Okay, we've got another jet landing actually. It's from Edmonton. It's a Westjet 37 from Edmonton. Setting up quite on short finals here. There it is.
And I want a heavy ground taxi Papa to the apron, gate 70. Papa to gate 70, Japan, okay. Sky 3361, ground, I'll leave you there short of Juliet for a few minutes, reference your flow time.
Roger, short of Juliet, Sky 3361.
There's definitely, I mean, it's been busy, really nice and busy for us. One movement after another, just the way we like it. Well, let's watch Japan Airlines pull into his gate. Yeah, at Airliners Live, we like our airports busy. Definitely. Let's watch him. We'll watch him pull into his gate. Wow, hardly enough time to breathe here. So we have the Air Canada 553 from Los Angeles, a MAX, setting up right there. Believe it or not. here.
Delta, Delta 7. Delta, Delta 7 after Dreamliner.
Q400. Q400. Busy, really incredibly busy. It's Friday mornings are busy at YVR. We know that now. Definitely. Yeah. Okay, we got a jet setting up on approach here. Let me just have a quick peekaboo.
167 companies pushed back from 14. Your gate currently blocked. I'll get you going here in a couple of minutes.
There it is.
Yeah, Jazz 440, Victor Show Hotel. Jazz 440, go. Good day. Continue to the hotel Lima to the Hotel Lima to the Jazz 440. Scout 4134, monitor tower 1187 Alpha. Scout 4164. Jazz 465, anchors down, number 2, Boeing connector, and about 2 miles.
Not bad. Not too bad. Yeah, one after another. One after another. Yeah. Okay, another lander. Geez, I just take my eye off for 1 second and there's a lander. Wow. It's so busy, right? Which is fantastic. So I've lost my my flight radar. It's not able to communicate with my phone, and I can't get connected with YVR, unfortunately. So I won't be able to use my flight radar for the time being. I'm on visual, visual.
3361, just a heads up, I'll have you moving in about 2 minutes.
Roger.
So as I say, I've lost my flight radar, so that's just the way that is. Let's just have a look at the donations. I'll refresh that. So we're at £3,837. So I'm on the justgiving.com website, the donation page that we've created for our donation drive for the next 3 days. This is the Airliners Live 2023 fundraiser. So I'd like to thank Paul Pearson for donating £10 2 minutes ago, and Christina Pritchard, thank you Christina for your £10 donation. Very, very kind of you. And Chris Suggett, thank you for your £10 donation, Chris. And we have a £20 donation from an anonymous donator from 29 minutes ago. And Neil Hughes, thank you for your £10, Neil. Neil says, good work, guys. Thumbs up. Well, we are doing our best, and we are glad that you are all doing your best as well. And Ian Finley, Ian, thank you so much for your very generous £25 donation. And Ian says, great cause, guys. All the best for raising lots of money. Graham donated $2. Says, great work, Airliners Live. We've had a lot of Macmillan coffee tea morning with cakes here in the UK, England the last month. And Diana Hebel-White, thank you so much, Diana, for your £10 donation as well. Q400. Going to roll along. I'm not going to follow him.
Juliet Hotel, hold short, runway 26 left. Juliet Hotel, hold short, 26 left, after 104.
So we got a jet coming in. We got a jet. United. Could be from Chicago, Denver, Los Angeles. United's going to take the high speed, which is right there. That's the high speed. He could easily do it, of course. See, the wind is quite calm from the wind vanes in the back. They're not going crazy. Westjet. See how Air France is doing on their. Now they're still in the process of loading up. So they're still working away. Anyhow, yeah, so Diana Hebblewhite, thank you very much for your £10 donation. And Dinah, my apologies, Dinah Hebblewhite. Dinah says, I hope you smash the target. We sure hope so too. Absolutely. We've got an overflight here. I don't know if I can actually film it. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can catch it. We got it with major contrails. Yeah, there it is. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah! 747. Is that a 74? You guys tell me. What the heck is that? Or A380? Wow. Probably heading down to Los Angeles. We'll have to. I don't have access to my flight radar, so. But you guys can see what it is. Very cool. Very, very cool. Neato. Yeah, that was neat to see. Okay. Unfortunately, I put my camera out of level again, so we'll have to do a re-leveling of the tripod one more time. Let's have a look here. Nope. No. Yeah, I knocked the camera out of level. Unfortunately. No, that's far from level. Nope. Not. It's probably as good as I'm going to get it. Okay. Yeah, that's as good as I'm going to get it. So.
Ground is Airport 511. We are just coming up to Victor Hold Short Hotel.
This looks like Porter. looks like Porter coming in. It is Porter. Okay. Another landing. Another landing. Fast and Furious. It has been fast and furious on the landings today, actually. Definitely. Q400, obviously. Slow. Very slow, isn't it? Okay, back to Air France. So, Colin from Wirral, thank you for your £5 donation. Colin says, I love your shows from Vancouver. Excellent work. Thank you for your hard work. It's my pleasure, Colin. I'm glad you enjoyed the shows. And thank you so much for your donation as well. Got another lander. If we can get it to focus. Pacific Coastal Beach 1900. Okay, so back to the donations. Mark Whitaker, again. Oh, Mark Whitaker, yes, $50 donation. Thank you very much, Mark. So I think I'm all caught up on the donations. I'll just hit that refresh button, see if we've had any donations in the last few minutes. Kevin D, wow, Kevin, mega appreciate that, Kevin. Kevin D, £100 plus a £25 gift cards. Kevin says, a quote, little donation towards a brilliant charity. Hope you smash that target, guys. Well, thank you very much, Kevin D, for that amazingly generous £100 donation. Thank you so much, Kevin. Roberta, thank you for your $25 US funds donation, 25 US. Thank you so much for that, Roberta. We very much appreciate it. And Paul Pearson, £10. Thank you very much, Paul Pearson, for your £10 donations. So, Kevin D, Roberta, Paul, thank you so much for your support. We very much appreciate it. The money's going to an excellent cause, and we appreciate everybody's help on this donation drive. This is Air North, Canadian North, Air North, 37,500 without windlets. in from Whitehorse, north. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. Air India. Air India. Carl Long says, I love seeing the Beach 1900. Always reminds me of flying to the Grand Canyon from Vegas. Yeah, we've done that too. I've done the Vegas to Grand Canyon airport trip. And I'm trying to, I think we flew on, I can't remember the name of an airline, but we flew on it's like a caravan, a big Cessna of some type. So, thank you, Evolve Today UK. Evolve Today says we have an American Airlines from Los Angeles, 5 miles out. I appreciate that heads up. Much appreciated.
Do we expect Delta 9 departure? Airline? Delta 9? Normally it would be Delta 7. We'll follow the company saw across from the 26 left taxi hotel now for the
Well, I see a lander. I don't know exactly what it is because I don't have flight radar anymore on my other phone because it has no Wi-Fi. This happens. It's very frustrating because about every 2 or 3 shows I lose my Wi-Fi for the entire show. My second iPhone cannot connect to the data on my first iPhone, so I can't get data and I can't use flight radar. And it's really irritating to me that it happens because I rely on the flight radar to see what's coming in and get the flight numbers, and I'm able to see what's far out and approaching, but I'm completely operating blind here. Why this happens, I don't know. I turn the phone on and off. That doesn't resolve the issue. But this must be that Los Angeles arrival, the American Airlines from LA. Air India taxiing out. We heard it on the radio, calling for, I guess, engine start. Yeah, Air India. I see another jet out in the distance, so I'll bring the camera around to that. We'll see what it is. Yeah, it's some kind of, as I say, it's a jet. That's all I can really tell you at this moment. There we are. Oh, another Air North. Another Air North. Isn't that amazing? 2 within 10 minutes. That's really cool. Very neat. Obviously, I don't think this would have been coming from Whitehorse. Maybe it's coming from Victoria or Kelowna, as a guess. Yeah, but that's busy action for Air North at YVR. 2 flights in 10 minutes. If you had never been to YVR before and you saw these 2 Air North flights, you'd think they have 30 flights a day. That's cool. Thanks for all your help, everybody. Again, it's just been so busy, I haven't been in the chat as much as I'd like to. Let me have a look at the chat now to see, because I don't visually see any landing lights, so I've got a little bit of time here. As a matter of fact, what I can do is put myself on camera and we can have a chat. Let's give that a try. Let's give that a try here. Bear with me, everybody. Okay. How is everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Okay, I've got my chat here, so I'm able to basically see how you're all doing live. Let's see. Okay, Terry Edwards says we had another 25-pound anonymous donation. And Ian Finley says this Air North started life with Lot Polish. Okay, that's cool. That's interesting. And apparently we have raised we've broken 4,000 pounds. So let me have a look. Let me have a look at the donation screen here. I'll just do a quick refresh on it myself and do a readout of our... Yeah, we've cracked 4,000 pounds. We're at 4,022 pounds. We're at 57% of our 7,000 pound target. And we have to thank, yes, Anonymous for a $25 donation. Anonymous says, I'm happy to support. Well, thank you very much. Amadeus, thank you very much for your 20-pound donation. And Neil Burry, yes, Neil Burry, yes, Neil, thank you so much for your 30-pound plus a 7-pound 50 gift card. This is such an important cause. And Kevin, again, 100 pounds. Thank you so very much, Kevin, for your very generous 100-pound donation with a 25-pound gift card. So I think that brings us up to date on the donation side of the house this morning. So just as a reminder, if you're just joining the show right now, we at Airliners Live are doing a 3-day fundraising right now, a major fundraising event, and we've got links posted into the chat so that you can go and make a donation and help out our cancer support cause. We really appreciate all the donations. So thank you so very much for that. And let's see what else you guys are saying here. So Dash Aviation says an Air Canada Max from Calgary is 5 minutes out. And yeah, the website that we're running the donation campaign on is Just Giving, and we've got that posted into the link right now. So if you're able to donate £1, £2, $1, £5, whatever, it's all appreciated. Thank you so very much for all of your support. Pizza Monster, you are all welcome. You're doing a great job. I like your name, Pizza Monster. I'm not hungry, but my brain went to pizza. I just started seeing slices of pepperoni on a nice pizza. Lowlander, welcome to our show. And what else can we say here, gentlemen and ladies? Carl Long says, so great with all the landings today and that backdrop as part of this great charity weekend. Yeah, we've been lucky. It's been fast and furious pretty much since I started the show. No room for let up. We had a runway change, so I had to reconfigure the tripod, and all my bits and pieces that were attached to the tripod. I've got 2 phones, an umbrella. They all kind of had to be readjusted. We had to re-level the tripod a few times. That's because the tripod we're standing on a dirt mound here. It's not even ground, so the tripods, each leg is on a different level. So it takes a lot of effort to balance the tripod here, and it is what it is. It is what it is. So thank you for your patience, everybody, while I fiddled and messed about with getting the tripod reorientated onto the runway 26. So I see that aircraft coming in for runway 26 right now. So I will just we'll film that. Turn on the house radio. There we are. And let's go get it. CRJ. Canada Regional Jet. That was a BizJet, actually. Corporate Iron. Corporate Iron. Buckets. Nice bucket action. Sea Gase. Nice Reggie. Yeah, I guess it might be a local based aircraft, not sure. Hard to say. Oh, we got a heavy departure. That's Air India, I think. Off to Delhi. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Air Canada had to drop their Vancouver-Delhi service in the wake of the Ukraine war. Just because, well, U.S., Canadian, European airlines are not permitted to fly over Russian airspace because of that conflict and the difference of political opinions. India is not involved in taking a position, I guess, in that matter, and Air India, as a result, has not been blocked from flying over Russian airspace. So, as a result, Air India can operate their Vancouver to Delhi service flying over Russian airspace, and their service continues, whereas Air Canada cannot. However, Air Canada does operate to India out of Toronto. So, again, but out of Toronto, they don't need to fly over Russian airspace. They're able to curtail, circumnavigate around Russian airspace to operate the Toronto-Delhi route. Okay, we got another jet lining up here. Heavy metal. Greasing it down right before our very eyes. Yeah. Puff of smoke, spoilers up, nose down, and reverse buckets. Somebody's starting engines, but not here. Oh, I've got my Wi-Fi back. Yeah. Okay, my Wi-Fi came back. Just came back out of the blue, so I can see our next arrival is actually a Q400 from Terrace, Westjet. So, not bad. I'm glad my Wi-Fi came back. That made me happy. That was kind of a nice thing to happen. Christina says there was a CL600. Well, that's the BizJet we saw. That was I guess that was the Canada 600 BizJet that we saw. Christina, if you scrub back the video, you'll see a BizJet that landed. That was the aircraft, actually. Hello, Rob Ray Brunn from San Diego. Carol says I described that perfect. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I was just describing what I was seeing, right? And I can't repeat it now. But yeah, it was good. Hello, Beverly. And Blick Fang. Terry Edwards has mentioned that Gerald has made a £20 donation. Thank you so much, Gerald. I see the landing lights of our Q400, by the way. Ooh, look who's pushing back. Disney. Disney's pushing back. Westjet Disney. Getting ready to disconnect. Not from reality, but from the tug. Hello, Big Fang. So here comes the Q400. That's it. It's a mile from touchdown, right there. Well, he's here now. It's not a mile. He's about 100 meters from the numbers. I'm going to show you guys something in a second. There's a magnificent view. I'll keep it pulled back. Look at Mount Baker right there. Oh, Mount Baker's just caked in. That's Mount Baker, caked in snow. There's our Westjet Disney. But Mount Baker is just a stupendous sight, if I dare say so. Our next arrival is the Air Canada Jazz CRJ from Sacramento. It's the Air Canada Jazz 595. Yeah, it's a nice color scheme, Disney. Mickey Mouse on the tail. Not bad, is it? Quite nice. quite nice. Glad you guys are liking it, actually. Disney D's nuts. Okay. Disney D's nuts, yeah. I guess it'll start taxiing here momentarily. Dizjet, yeah, that's a good one. Thank you, Christina. Dizjet. That's good. So here's that Q400. No, this is the CRJ from Sacramento, California. State capital of California is Sacramento, where this airplane originated from, probably a couple hours ago. I'll check the flight time in just a second here. Flight time was 1 hour and 43 minutes. Hour and 43. So Dizjet is now taxiing. We'll follow this out because it's a nice looking airplane. We'll follow the Dizjet. Hard to because it's a black, almost black, right? So, and we're backlit, so the airplane looks black because it's a very dark blue. So in the vignette situation or the backlit situation, it's just kind of looking like the way it looks. Better. There's the stuff on the ground. Stuffings. Yeah. Yeah, the class. You're right. The nose on the 37 hasn't changed from the first 737-100 that was rolled off the Boeing production line in 1967. To that airplane we just saw taxi by. The nose is the same. Boeing has not touched the nose of the aircraft. Actually, it's the same nose as the 727 and the 707 and the 737. Boeing kept the nose the same on all their single aisle jetliners except the 757. I like it. Yeah, it's a nice classic nose. Yeah. Indeed, all is well here in Vancouver. You are watching the Airliners Live show. And maybe I'll put myself back on camera. We can grab the phone and we can do some one-on-one chit-chat, because there's nothing right this particular moment set up on the approach. So let me just grab phone. And yeah, so I've got my phone, I've got my chat, so I can see what you guys are saying. Wonderful. How is everybody doing? Hello, Matt Smith and Terry and Robert Brunn. Yeah, they should, that taxiway with all that debris, I don't know what that is with 100% certainty, but I'm wondering if it's somehow debris from the de-icing that was done yesterday, and maybe they did de-icing this morning too before we got here. I don't know, but there's something there. It looks like styrofoam. Yeah, I don't think so. But whatever it is, it's certainly in that one little area on that taxiway on the ground. So yeah, so we're doing our donation show today. This is for supporting of the Macmillan Cancer. What's the exact name of the business? Let me check it right now. It is the Macmillan Cancer Support, and we're at 4,000 and let's see what we've raised. 4,057 pounds of our 7,000 pound target. We're doing this campaign over the next 3 days, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we're, instead of doing our usual donations to help support the channel, we are channeling all of our donation efforts into this this drive to help out the Macmillan Cancer Support. So if you could make a donation, if you haven't made a donation up till this point, perhaps you could. But if you have made a donation, don't go over. You've already done your donation. We appreciate it, and we don't want people to go over their budget and have a stress on that. But if you haven't made a donation, we'd really appreciate it. So £1, £5, £50, whatever it is, thank you so much if you've already made a donation, and we really appreciate everybody's help. Plymouth Phil, thank you so much for your £15 donation plus a £3.75 gift aid. And Phil says, a great cause, good work, guys. Well, we appreciate that, Phil. Thank you so much, and I hope all is well down in Plymouth. Thank you so much for that. Sydney Gerald, thank you, Sydney Gerald, for your £20 donation. Thank you for the always awesome streams. Well, it's our pleasure. I speak on behalf of all of us here at Airliners Live. It's a great pleasure to lay these shows on for you guys. I've got a heavy on approach here, so I'm going to have to go back to camera, because we have got a heavy, and that heavy is none other from Auckland, New Zealand. It's Air New Zealand from Auckland, New Zealand. And look at this. Let's bring it into the camera focus. Looking nice. It's the Air New Zealand Flight 24. It departed Auckland 12 hours and 14 minutes ago. Nice landing. Late storing of the buckets there. It's going to roll long. Yep, it's rolling long. So Air Canada 777 is rolling thunder for Toronto on the south side. We're gonna watch that pierce on through to the other side here, and we'll follow him out. Air Canada's flight 110 to Toronto. It's a 777-300ER. There it is, busting a move. Stowing the gear. And climbing like a bat out of hell.
241, the hour, 26 right.
Nice.
Yeah, 241, Vancouver Canada.
Oh, that was good.
26 right. Doing 2204, gusting 23. 241, 26 right, Air Canada 241.
So Air Canada 241 is an A319 from Edmonton.
Air Canada 241, can you say again the wind? 2104, gusting 23. So that's 4 gusting 23, Air Canada 241. So I'm showing 4 gusting 23.
There you go. He said the winds were at 140 degrees, gusting at 23. I don't feel the 23. We haven't had that, certainly not here. But the winds are at 140 degrees, hence that's why we're on runway 26. The wind is right down the center line, basically, isn't it? At 140. So that's why the aircraft are not crabbed at all. They're just centered nicely onto the center line. There's no wobbly wings.
1415, contact Alaska, 121.7. What's that? American 145 on Juliet, Hotel. American 1415, ground, taxi Juliet, Hotel, Delta, Delta 7. Juliet, Hotel, Delta, Delta 7, American 1415.
No wing wobble. Just easy does it stuff.
Direction Delta 320, be turning southbound on Juliet, Kimberly left, taxi by Juliet, Juliet Alpha to the airport.
Let's have a look at those buckets.
Juliet Alpha to the airport, keep going 34. Aircan 241, left turn, Mike 4, contact ground 12715 and off. Mike 4, 127, 15, Aircan 241, thanks.
That's him. That's him. In all his glorious splendor, arriving from Edmonton.
Air Canada 241 on Mike 4. Okay, 241, ground taxi by Victor, hold short hotel.
We got a United Airlines Airbus in from San Francisco. It's United Airlines 2051. It's an A319. And it's setting up right now. So, yeah, I think you guys may want to see that. So we'll take the camera around for the landing. This United Airlines A319. Right there. Looking beautiful.
Taxi via Juliet Alpha Juliet, hold short Lima. Juliet Alpha Juliet, short Lima horizon.
Nice.
Delta 43,
Looking very, very nice. Yeah, there's not much wing rock actually because the wind is so calm and down pretty much down the center line. So they're just mellow landings, no drama. He's going to pull a 180. Yeah, he did.
241 ground taxi Hotel Lima to the apron. Hotel Lima to the apron, Air Canada 241. And Vancouver Grand, 2051, back 26 right, Mike 1, ground to exit 76. 2051 ground taxi by Mike and Sierra to the apron. Mike Sierra to the gate, 2051.
That's him on the radio. Yeah. That is him. Well, might be a tad quiet for a few minutes here.
Do you want, before you turn in at Sierra, give way to the Alaska Canada Embraer opposite direction on the apron.
Okay. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I've got a little bit of time here, so I checked the flight radar. Nothing on approach right this particular moment, so gives us a time just to have a bit of a chat, for me to have a look and see what you guys are saying. So the next one in says watching from the MacArthur General lot right now. Just saw the United from San Francisco. Okay, great. Great, thank you. Next one in. You're watching from the MacArthur Glen lot. Okay, MacArthur Glen. Where's that? Where is the MacArthur Glen parking lot? I don't know that one. But I presume you're... maybe you're down by the... are you in the one of the parking lots by the mall? I'm guessing you might be. You might be in one of the parking lots situated by the shopping center there. But yeah, anyhow, what else have we got going here? Jenny Brunn spotting from Germany. Thanks for joining our stream. This is a special stream today. We're doing a fundraising. It's our annual fundraising effort over the course of the next 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And we are asking all of our viewers if they can help support an excellent cause. It's the MacArthur Cancer Support, and we have donation links posted into the chat and at the top of the description, the video description, and a Nightbot just backed me up with this. The support link is on justgiving.com, and you'll see it in the chat right this moment. If you click on that link, you can easily make a donation. So even if it's a small donation, doesn't matter. We appreciate any donations, small or large. So thank you all for your support. Those of you that have already taken the time to make a donation, thank you very, very much. So JD Parvin is from California. I'm glad you're watching our show in California. And this is Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, YVR Airport. I'm situated mid-runway, basically, at Vancouver International North Side, runway 26 right. We do 26 right for the landings, 26 left for the departures at Vancouver, generally speaking. So that's how it works here. We started off our show on runway 08. They did a runway change about an hour into the show. So it's now exactly 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We've been streaming for a little over 2 hours, and it's a beautiful day here in Vancouver today. It's sunny. I think it's probably 7 or 8 degrees. I don't need gloves. Yesterday when I did my stream, my morning stream, that doesn't sound good, my morning stream. Yeah, when I did my morning live show, my live stream starting at 8 a.m., it was cold. It was 1 to 2 degrees Celsius. So I was wearing my gloves. And of course, I've got all my layers, right? I'm all layered up. So I'm absolutely comfortable. But the fingers were cold. If you took the gloves off yesterday morning, fingers got cold, but not needed really today at all. So I do see a landing coming our way, and let's see what it is. Let me just see what it is. It's a Q400 actually, so we'll just point the camera around. We'll go get it and check it out. The Q400 is actually coming from Victoria. It's coming from Victoria. So we have 2 spotters here soaking up the action. So there's myself and 2 others camped out. From Victoria, British Columbia. It's about a 15-minute flight. Yeah, they left 13 minutes ago. That's a very quick flight. Not much time for in-flight service, 13 minutes. That's even faster than Heathrow to Amsterdam. That is fast, 13 minutes. But Air Canada has been offering service between Vancouver and Victoria since pretty much day one. They used to operate the Vickers Viscount on Vancouver Victoria as well. And the next arrival is from Calgary. It's a Westjet 37. It's a Westjet 113. Yeah, we haven't. It's been good. It's been non-stop action for our show, just non-stop. Gangbusters, you might say. Absolute gangbusters. Okay, it's still a ways out. Yeah, the battery's at 36%, so it's not situation critical just yet. We've got a little bit of breathing room here. I'm enjoying the show. I'm really happy to be here. I'm very chilled and, well, chill and chilled. I'm relaxed. I'm just perfectly temperature-wise. I'm enjoying the action. I'm getting some nice fresh air. Doesn't get much better than that, really, does it? Let's get this landing. It's Westjet. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nice.
511 going runway 26 left, altimeter 3046, taxi via Bravo.
I like it.
Juliet, hold short Lima. Charlie, Juliet, hold short Lima. 113, contact 127,
That's him. That's him, right there. Nice to be able to put a voice to the airplane. Yeah, that was him. Believe it or not. Yes, I agree with what Carl said. A warm welcome to everybody from joining us from all around the world. I second that emotion. Yeah, let's have a look at JAL, see what they're up to. Let's see how JAL is coming along. Yep, they're loading nicely. Loading nicely. Hello, Bevster. Oh, I had a bug land on me. Thank you, Steve. Steve Lois. Steve Lois says he's loving the stream. Glad to hear that. Yeah. Carol Smith. My live is a bit behind. I do like the ATC. Oh yeah, you can't. I know in England you guys can't listen to ATC. It's against the law. I am grateful that it's not against the law here in Canada. We're able to listen to ATC, and yeah, I guess we won't get into that debate. I have a strong opinion on it, but we don't need to go there. But yeah, I'm just grateful that we have it here, for sure. Lowlander says the shortest flight in the world is between Westray and Papa Westray in Scotland. The distance is a mere 1.7 miles with favorable winds. The actual flight often lasts less than a minute. So Lowlander, can you please tell us, is that operated with a Brit-Norman Trilander aircraft? Very curious to know if that's the Trilander flight. Pray tell. And what is the airline that operates it as well? Curious to know. I know they've had Twin Otters doing those, you know, the landing on the beach kind of thing. And, oh, what's the name of the airline? It's at the tip of my tongue. But over the decades, right, there have been a number of airlines that have operated that beach service where they land at the low tide on the beach, on the sand, and then take off. So yeah, but if you could comment, Lowlander, what currently is the aircraft that operates that service? Yeah. So what else can I tell everybody? What else can I tell everybody? Just, yeah, it's a nice day. Beautiful day here in Vancouver. And it's calm. Just trying to see, we've got a Q400 coming in. And behind that, over Surrey, we've got our Sun Country. That's right, our 737-800 special flight. It's the Sun Country 737 flight 8776. It's departed Minneapolis a little over 3 hours and 7 minutes ago, and that's a nice looking airplane. So yeah, Sun Country is going to be our second arrival here. That is going to be fun. I can't wait to see that. So we got the notification that was coming in for our show, and I'm glad I hope it's going to land on this runway. I think it will. So yeah, Sun Country is wonderful. So thank you, Plymouth Phil. I'm glad you're enjoying the show. No worries, Infinite Everything. When you graduate, we can talk about that again later. So no worries, we understand. Logan Air, of course. Logan Air is the airline, Scottish airline, that does the beach service. Yeah, Logan Air, they're famous. Oh, the battery's going to collapse. I'm going to have to do a battery change right now because I don't want to mess about with the other ones. So we're doing a battery change, everybody. Right now. Battery change. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm doing a battery change. I will be back in 10 seconds. We're back in black. Ready to rock. Ready to rock and roll. So, our next arrival is the Sun Country. The Sun Country Boeing from Minneapolis. I see landing lights. I see the light, says the aviation spotter at the airfield. Sun Country. How do I change the battery? I have to unscrew the battery from the tripod, back it off the plate, open up the battery compartment, take out the drained battery, put the new battery in, reseal the battery compartment, slide the camera on the plate back onto the tripod, and screw it down into place. In a nutshell. In a nutshell. So I hope that explains it, Sebastian. Yeah, it is Trevor Punnett says it is a Brit-Norman Islander on the flight from Westray to Papa Westray. I'd love to have a flight on the Islander or a Trilander. They're nice types. So here's the next question. What do they charge for that flight on the Islander? That one, that short flight. If you go up there, is it going to break the bank? If anybody knows, maybe you guys could put a comment in as to what the cost of that flight is. I'd love to know. Okay, here it is. This is our famous, well-expected, but very much anticipated Sun Country Airlines 737-800 in from Minneapolis. It's operating the Sun Country flight 8776. It departed Minneapolis 3 hours and 10 minutes ago, setting up for touchdown here on YVR's runway 26 right. Oh, looks good. Looks awesome. Beautiful stuff. Nice. Nice stuff. I like it. I like it. Watching the Airliners live show. This is YVR, Vancouver International Airport. My name is Henry Tenby. It is Friday the 27th of October 2023. Camped out at YVR's runway 26 right. Beautiful. And this is the Sun Country Airlines 37 inbound from Minneapolis. The big Minneapolis.
We are showing gate 8. I do believe we're going to be between the two company queues. Am I wrong?
I like the colors. I like the orange on the front with the white font. Sun Country stands out very nicely, very visible. It's a definite improvement over their previous color scheme, in my personal opinion. 37 looks good too. 737-800 old gen. Let's go up front, nice and tight. Have a look at the front office. Yeah, welcome to Vancouver. Nice to have Sun Country here. 3 hours flying time from Minneapolis to Vancouver. That's awesome. Great stuff.
Have a good day.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. Very much enjoyed that. Hope you guys did too. Everybody doing? Hello, Miss Wolves 13. Euro Aviation TV and their viewers just joined. Wow. Well, thank you very much, Euro Aviation TV. Thank you for bringing your viewers over to check out our show. This is the Airliners Live YVR show at Vancouver International. And my name is Henry Tenby. I'm your presenter today. And we are doing a special charity drive. We're raising funds for the Macmillan Cancer Support. So Air France might be getting ready to push back here. I wonder. Oh, they've got one loader up to the aircraft, but it's very possible they're like shortly getting ready to push. So you never know. Just adjusting something here temporarily. Give me a second. Okay, where was I? Just checking the flight radar here, seeing what's in the neighborhood. Just turn the radio off just for a second here. So who have we got on the TV? Again, Euro Aviation TV, thank you very much for joining the stream and bringing your viewers over. Definitely appreciate that. Ooh, Air Canada just pushed back right into our frame of view. So this Air Canada is heading to, let's have a look, at Incheon Airport, Seoul. This is the Air Canada flight 063 disconnecting, or getting ready to disconnect. And we do have landing lights, and the landing lights are a Westjet 37800 in from Calgary. It's the Westjet 115. So yeah, we've got some, yeah, it's been a busy show. We really haven't had too much time to well, we haven't much had downtime, right? It's been busy, non-stop action, airplanes coming and going and landing and taxiing, and one after another. So it's been super busy, just the way we like it here at Airliners Live. And if you're watching the stream, if you just joined it, we're doing a fundraiser to help raise funds for the Macmillan Cancer Support, and we do have donation links posted into the chat. Powered through Just Give. So if you could click on that link and support our fundraising effort. We only do this once a year, so it is mega appreciated. Your money is going to an awesome cause, and the karma will come back to you a millionfold. So think about if you give 50 or 100 pounds, you're going to have enough karma to last you for a long time. So thank you so very much. We really appreciate any donations that you may be able to make, small or large. Even if it's £1 or $1, definitely appreciated. Thank you so very much for all of your donations. We really appreciate it. There's our Westjet setting up nicely.
Traffic is taxi by Alpha to the apron.
Bit of wing wobble. Back to the Air Canada. Taxing already. Fast disconnect. Very, very fast disconnect in taxi off stand. Wow. That's efficient. Very efficient on the Air Canada. Impressive. Hello, Dave Thomas 463. Thank you, Dave, for joining the show. The Minion Lover. Welcome. I hope you'll come back, Minion Lover. Bevster. Okay, Lowlander, thanks for the heads up. I'm going to kill the radio because I want to check this. We're going to read this out. Lowlander says, in response to my question, which I asked, I said, how much did it cost to fly on that Islander, on that shortest scheduled flight in the world up in Scotland? And Lowlander responded by saying that Loganair, who's the operator of the aircraft, says that Loganair is selling cheap flights from Westray to Westray Papa in Orkney for just 16 euros or 14 pounds round trip from Google. So I guess you pay more than that sometimes, but my goodness, if you could get I'd love to do that. I would absolutely love to do that. I'd probably go up there and I'd just book 3 or 4 round trips if they were available over the course of a 1 or 2 day period, just to soak it up. And I think that's something to do. That's going to be on my bucket list. But you've got to get up to Scotland to do that, right? And obviously, that's where your hotel and transport and whatnot. But the actual flight over to the Orkney Islands, that short flight, is just under about $20 US, something like that. May I ask? Here's another question. Okay, you can take the Islander across for 14 euros, 16 pounds. Is there a boat service as well? Is there also an hourly or several times a day boat that goes across? I'm curious about that as well. Hello, Paul Quark. Thanks for joining us from Manchester. And Aviation God, thanks for joining our show. Wow, we've got 481 people watching. I think it's the peak number of viewers on our show today, so that's awesome. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining. What time is it right now? It's 1:26 here in Vancouver, 13:26. Probably gonna, we're gonna just watch the traffic, see what's coming our way. Air Canada Max taxing majestically, looking nice in the new Air Canada colors. Okay. What have we got coming our way? We've got a Air Canada Max from Toronto. Departed 4 hours and 30 minutes ago. Oh, that's a long flight. 4 hours and 30 minutes. It's the Air Canada 109. So that's going to be landing in a couple minutes, 3 or 4 minutes. We got a few. I see a few Dash 8 400s, or Q400s as they call them, also coming our way. That's good. That's good. It's all good. And what else have we got? We've got Flare. Flare from Los Angeles as well coming in. Very good. Yeah. What else? What a over at the US gates, meanwhile. What else can we tell you? Hello, Joshua Najeri from Kenya. Thanks for joining our show, Joshua. And Dave Thomas 463. Thanks for hanging out with us, even just for a little bit. It's appreciated, very much so. Miss Wolves 13. Yeah. So we're just chilled, relaxed, taking it easy. We're on the north side of runway 26 here at Vancouver. 26 right. Well, I'm watching for landing lights. Ah, I see landing lights. So we've got landing lights here, ladies and gentlemen. Our first arrival will be the Flare 1889 737 MAX from Los Angeles. And that's going to be backed up by the Air Canada 109 from Toronto. So, oh, look who's pushing back. Look who's pushing back. Air France 787. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful stuff. They're pushing it back right now.
Good afternoon, Air Canada 109, ILS 268. Executive number 3, following a MAX at 4 mile funnel, continue approach runway 268. Approach 268, Air Canada 109. 1889,
That's nice.
1889, Vancouver Executive number 2, following 1900, inside of a mile funnel, clear to land runway 268.
Wow. Nice to have the Air France Dreamliners in here. Really nice. We've had Air France 777s. First time I've seen a Dreamliner in here of Air France. Quite a while, actually. We got a quick landing. Quick landing. Let's point the camera on the runway for this quick landing. Beach 1900 at Pacific Coastal. There it is. It's Pacific Coastal Beach 1900.
That's 273, ILS 268, assigned speed 160. So 273, Vancouver Executive number 3, following a MAX, 5 mile funnel, clear to land runway 268.
Okay, back to the Dreamliner.
Clear to land 268, Jets 273. Oscar 208,
Right there.
speed, stay with me, taxi Mike, Juliet, short of Lima.
They're disconnecting.
Juliet, short Lima.
Ground crew.
Air Canada 556 with your gate 81 with Papa, ready for push start.
Air France partner.
Pushback engine start at your discretion.
Hear the wind? A little bit of a whistle. Nothing too serious. Nothing too serious. Our next arrival is here. It's the Air Canada MAX from Toronto. Already, right? No delay. Oh, no, sorry, this is our flare. Okay, back to Air France, who's starting engines right now. Starting engines nicely. And we've got our Air Canada 109 from Toronto, just about ready to land. That's been the modus operandi of our show, is non-stop action. One aircraft to another with almost no breathing time. No breathing time. Okay, sorry guys, we got to go to the Air Canada Max. Air Canada Max time. In from Toronto. Let's wait for the Air France to taxi. The Air France is really special. So our next arrival is a Q400 from Kelowna, Air Canada Jazz 273, and that's being backed up by Aero Mexico, flight 1600 from Mexico City. Yeah, Air France, look at that, Dreamliner. It's a sight, it's a beautiful sight. The Dreamliner looks very nice in Air France livery, in my opinion. Look at it. Nice, that's a screenshot. If you do a screenshot of that, that's a nice screen saver. Right there, full frame, Air France. Beautiful. Top notch. Absolutely top notch. We got our Q400 arrival. Aero Mexico. He's cleared to land. Back to Air France. He's moving too. He's taxiing. Nice. Isn't that nice? This is beautiful. Really beautiful. Glad we got to see this. Glad we got to see this for our show. Okay, we've got this landing right now. This is the Mexico City. I'll go get it for us. This is Aero Mexico from Mexico City, flight 600. He's obviously, we heard him being cleared to land by the approach tower. He's rolling right to the end. Right to the end, and Air France is gonna, I'll show you what's happening with Air France. There's Air France. It's been good, busy fun, guys. Wow. So Dave Thomas 463 is going to Los Angeles. We're wishing you a good flight. Dave Thomas 463, bon voyage whenever you head over to LA. Nice. Okay, I think Jal might be getting ready to push off the gate. Let's have a look. It just might be ready to, a quick turnaround. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, what's coming our way? We've got Korean Airlines Dreamliner. So yeah, Korean Airlines is due in about 1 minute. I see them. I see their landing lights. It's Korean Airlines Flight 71 from Incheon Airport, Seoul. Hello, Anika, and Adventures with Mark, and Dreamliner. Hello, Anika Greenwood. Craig Sean Thompson. Hi, Kevin D. I see we've got a bunch of donations. Sounds fantastic. I'm going to go read those donations here momentarily once this Korean Airlines has arrived. Does British Airways fly here? Yes, Daniel. British Airways flies to Vancouver daily. For the most part, it's A350 service. Well, this season, anyhow. But they've been on A350s. During the summer, they had 777-200s. And so, yeah, a mixture of A350s and 777s, depending on the loads, I would say. Let's go get this Korean Airlines. Here's Korean Air in from Seoul. It departed Seoul 9 hours and 46 minutes ago. Dreamliner has a nice front profile, I think.
American 1719, continue taxi by Juliet, hold Turtle Lima. Juliet, hold Turtle Lima, American 1719. United 1868, continue taxi by Juliet, hold Turtle Lima. Continue taxi via Juliet, hold Turtle Lima, United 1868. Route no, number 5 with you.
Multiple aircraft at 1 Jazz 89 ground, runway 26 left, altimeter 3045, taxi by Golf.
Oh, double bounce, double bounce. Wow. Double bounce on the Korean Airlines. I like that. Wow. Wow, wow, that was incredible. Double bounce. That was quite a bounce. I mean, you got some decent altitude on the second bounce there. That deserves a replay. That deserves a replay. Nice. Beautiful to see that. That was good. I mean, yeah. Keyword double bounce. Well, we've got 506 people in the house. That's nice to see. Very nice to see. Thank you all. Over 500 likes too, according to Loopy. Thank you. Thank you all. We appreciate those likes. Does Lufthansa fly here? Asks Daniel. Yes, Lufthansa operates presently with 747-400 daily service. Arnie Clausen's joining us from Hamburg. Okay. Anika says we have now smashed through the 4,000 pound donation. Fantastic. Thanks for the heads up on that. I will be reading the donations here momentarily. Let's have a look here. Let's go have a look at the donation page, and I'll do a refresh. Let's have a peekaboo. We have broken through 4,149 pounds have been raised, which is awesome. Just wonderful. Adventures with Mark. Thank you very much, Adventures for Mark, for your 50-pound donation with a £12.50 gift aid. And Rev Kev, thank you so much, Rev Kev, for your $20 US. Rev Kev says, donated this morning and again this afternoon with Henry. Great cause here in the US. We have the Susan Komen Cancer Center. My mother had breast cancer, so this is in memory of her. Well, that is very, very nice, and a very, very touching comment there. And thank you so much, Kev, for that. Very, very kind. Thank you, Rev1 Kev, for two of your donations. We really appreciate it. Anonymous says, made a donation. It says we are making a difference. We hope so. Jojo McLaughlin, thank you very much, Jojo, for your £10 donation with a £2.50 gift aid. Okay, I'm gonna film the Korean here, and then I'll go back to reading the donations. Yeah, we really we really do need cloudy weather. But Jojo, bear with me. I'm going to read your comment here in just a second. But I do see again that you donated £10, so that's very much very generous and very much appreciated. Ooh, there goes you know who, Air France. Okay, let's go get the Korean taxiing back. There it is. Go tight. It might be less backlit if I try and zoom it in. Oh, double Dreamliners. Yeah. Okay, we do have another aircraft landing. It's United Airlines A320 from Denver. But I want to continue with reading the donations. So again, I'm multitasking. You're watching the Airliners Live show. This is Vancouver International Airport, YVR. My name is Henry Tenby. And we're having an awesome day. I can tell you that.
Plan Mike 4 at the exit. Plan Mike 4, number 2, clear line off, got everything. Just 478 ground, runway 26 left, altimeter 3045, give way to the Air Canada Airbus, then taxi via Juliet, hold short of Lima.
6 left before you see the Airbus, then Juliet, hold short, mainline down, 470.
Air Canada 566, contact ground south, 21.7, yep. 21.7, Air Canada 566. Heavy ground, push back now, at your discretion.
Oh, Japan Airlines, push back with your discretion. Okay, let's get the lander. Here's our lander. Look at the beautiful snow-capped mountain in the background. Stunning. Look at it. Sheer rock and snow. United Airlines. I hope everybody's enjoying the show as much as I am. So JAL is just about ready to push back. So let's just put the camera on JAL, because they're literally going to be pushing back here any second. And I want to read the yeah. So Jojo McLaughlin, Jojo donated £10 with a $2.50 gift aid, and Jojo reads to us, "Thank you guys. I lost both my parents to cancer within 2 years of each other, and I just miss them so much. My mill has just passed away to the dreaded sea. It strikes again." Yeah, I mean, if we can put a man on the moon and we can build the internet, we should be able to get a cure for cancer. Not only that, we came up with a COVID vaccine in record time. They said it was going to take years, but they did it within months. So if we can do all that, can't we come up with a cure for cancer? I sure hope so. It just seems like the world's been able to accomplish so much, but they can't cure cancer yet. Well, let's hope that we can. This is a Saab 340 Pacific Coastal. Okay, so JAL is now in the pushback phase. Right there. So I'd like to continue reading the comments from the donations that we've received for the cancer support. Thank you again, Jojo. Phil Ansett. Phil Ansett has donated £10 plus £2.50 gift aid. And Phil Ansett says, thank you, Henry, for all your hard work over the pond. Happy to donate to a good cause for the wonderful Airliners Live team. Well, thank you very much for your very, very kind words, Phil, and thank you very much for your support. So Japan Airlines is getting ready to disconnect. Actually, Pacific Coastal, they come in on this side quite a bit, YKA spotter. I'd say a couple times a show we'll get a Pacific Coastal on this side. So it's not too rare. Welcome back, Louise. Louise Sylvia Woods back in the house. Aviation God says, how long are you guys going for? There's an ANA arriving in an hour. Well, it's 2 o'clock. I don't think I'm going to go that long. Maybe another half hour. I can't. It's kind of a play it by ear kind of situation. Yeah. Okay. I'm glad you like the ATC, Lee Bracewell. I turn it on and off just so I'm not competing with it now and again. But right this particular moment, I have it turned off. So, but usually I have it on. I can turn it on right now. Why not? I'll bring on the house radios. There it is. Right there it is. So, Lowlander says Northlink ferries also sail from Scrabster on the north coast of Scotland to Stromness and Orkney. 90 minutes. Look at the price. It's like more expensive than flying. That's a bit steep. Wow. Okay, the next one says Fiji is 2 minutes out. Let's have a... Oh, yeah. I just see Fiji on my flight radar. Woohoo! In from Nandi, Fiji. It's the Fiji Airways A350. It's an A350 Series 900. Wow. We have got Air Fiji coming, or Fiji Airways, I should say, arriving in a few minutes. This is going to be mega. Wow.
Good afternoon, the wind 240 at 5, clear to land, the wind 26, right? Clear to land 265, Fiji 880. Just 766.
You just heard it. Fiji Airways cleared to land. Wow. Ooh, I'm stoked. I am stoked. Fiji Airways. I'll video film that. I'll do a video clip on it because that is a special aircraft. Well, it's not special, but it's relatively new to Vancouver. Doesn't always appear on our show. So the fact that we're getting it on our show is a mega bonus. So, and it's an A350. It's from an airline that doesn't show up at a lot of airports on planet Earth. So you don't see it everywhere. Maybe they get it in LA. I'm sure they get it in LA, but for Vancouver, it's rare. Yeah. Right on. I'm going to get it a little bit closer. I do have it in visual range right now. So
Japan 17 heavy ground, roger, runway 26 left, altimeter 3045, taxi via Juliet Alpha. Juliet, holds for the Lima. 3045, taxi to runway 26 left, Juliet Alpha, Juliet, holds for the Lima, Japan 17.
Japan Airlines, he's cleared to taxi.
Country till Vancouver. Country till with you on 819, requesting routing to Echo 91.
So as soon as Fiji gets a little bit closer,
Push back and then maneuver the apron at your discretion.
I think we're going to go get the Fiji, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so let's go get the Fiji A350, setting up for approach here on Vancouver, runway 26. Oh yeah, look at this, look at this, looking good. Fiji Airways A350 flight 880 from Nandi, Fiji. They took off 10 hours and 42 minutes ago. They're setting up. Final approach, Vancouver International. Look at this, nice. Let's see if I can go tight on this. There we go. A350-900. Departed Nandi, as I say, 10 hours and 43 minutes ago, setting up for a beautiful approach here at YVR on this beautiful day. You're watching the Airliners Live show, Vancouver International. My name is Henry Tenby. Ooh yeah, rock and roll it, baby. Look at this. Look at this. We've got a beautiful backdrop of snow-caked mountains. Love the tattoo graphic around the engines. That's the South Pacific Islander tattoo that you see on people that live in the South Pacific region. That's part of their culture. It's incredible, beautiful. It's a henna tattoo, and they've replicated the graphic around the engine nacelle. Looks fantastic. Beautiful landing.
Taxi Juliet Hotel Delta, also Delta and Delta 7, Japan 17.
Japan Airlines. Beautiful. Look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? Absolutely wonderful to see this aircraft here in Vancouver. It's not an everyday scheduled service. Obviously, it's maybe just 1 or 2 times a week. I'm not sure of the exact schedule. But at least it arrives in daylight, and we're able to have it on our show. I'll follow it all the way in. Well, I hope everybody's enjoying this.
Westjet 114 Vancouver, ground pushback your discretion. Official Westjet 114.
I think the A350 looks really nice in the Fiji Airways color scheme. If people can hit the thumbs up and like this video, that would be awesome. I think we've got already 500 likes. Look forward to your comments. I don't think we've had this on the show too frequently. It's a very rare, not rare, it's a very special visitor for Vancouver. I'd like to fly on these guys, actually. Ooh, look at that. Would love to have a flight from Vancouver to Fiji. Spend 2 or 3 weeks in Fiji with my feet up, writing an aviation book. I could be happy with that. Anyhow, as I say, I hope you've all enjoyed this segment as much as I have. Absolutely fantastic to see this aircraft here. Look at that. Look at that artwork. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. Just magnificent. 20 out of 10. 20 out of 10. That was a treat. That was a special treat, I have to say. Oh, Japan Airlines. Oh, that's actually, I do need to say something. I do need to say that depending on the amount that you donate, your name will go into the draw for, we have a lot of prizes that we're giving away, and it's based on your, whether you donate over 10 pounds, 25 pounds, etc. So, again, we don't want people to over-donate. Just donate what you can afford to donate. But we are giving away some nice prizes, so that's really important, and I did forget to mention that. Thank you very much for touching on that, Louise. I appreciate that. And Matt Smith. Glad you've enjoyed the show, Trevor Punnett. Potts F1. Yeah, it was an amazing aircraft. Okay, Loopy says we've seen it once before. Okay. Yeah, so it's not a super frequent visitor to Vancouver, and you know, we have to time it right so we actually have it on our show. We've got 600 likes. Right on. Glad to hear that. Thank you, Rev1 Kev. Glad you have been enjoying the show. So I'm just going to have a look at the flight radar to see what's possibly coming our way. The current time is 2:06 p.m. Obviously, I'm looking for the Lufthansa. Looking for the Lufthansa 400 to see where that's at. The Lufthansa is due in 13 minutes. So obviously, I'm not going to shut the show down now when we've got Lufthansa in 13 minutes. So I'm going to say, for those of you that are wanting to plan your day and whatnot, your evening, we'll wrap the show up after the Lufthansa 47 arrives from Frankfurt. It's the Lufthansa flight 492. It's DABTL is the Reggie on the big Boeing. And, oh, I had a little Pacific Coastal arriving right here. Right, another Pacific Coastal Saab 340. Right there, looking nice. yeah, we're going to wait till the Lufthansa presents here at YVR. And that we'll wrap the show up after the Lufthansa arrival. That's how we're going to play this final bit of our show out. Makes sense to me. We've got a Q400 on approach, by the way. It's coming in from not available, but it is Pacific Coastal. It's a Beech 1900D. And see what I mean? We do have a lot of Pacific Coastal arrivals on this side. Quite a few, like all the time. Here it is. Yeah, nothing too eventful here. Nothing worth getting too excited about. Focus, focus. Geez, focus, focus, focus. There we go. If I point the camera at the green grass, it does seem to focus. It snaps into focus quicker, actually. You know what? And the battery's at 25%, so I might as well do a battery change just so that we don't have a catastrophic battery collapse. Just as the Lufthansa's lining up on final approach and is a minute and a half from touchdown. So let's do the battery change now so we're not prattling about. So give me a second here. We're going to do our countdown. We're going to do our countdown right now. Let's get this done. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I am doing a battery change. This is a battery change. Back in a second. Are back. We're back. We just did a battery change, so it's all good. All good. We are back in the saddle. Let me just put the old battery back in my camera bag. The coiffed battery back in the camera bag. Okay, we've got a little. We've got a little bit of downtime, so let me just. Maybe I can put myself on camera for some chit chat with everybody. Okay, let's see where we're at. Yeah, my nose is a bit runny just because of the cold nose syndrome. Okay, let's see, how is everybody doing? Well, I hope everybody's been enjoying the show. Chris Scapula says we have now almost 600 likes, 436 people in the house at this particular moment. Hello, Zainal Anur. Thank you for joining us. And yeah, Tony River says the A350 would look nice in a wetsuit. Yeah, it is always stunning. I completely agree. So we're waiting for the Lufthansa 747-400, which will be, I guess, about 10 minutes from now, and that's when we're going to end our show. So I hope you're all going to just wait for the final stretch. We've had a good run today. It's 2:12 local. We started our show at 11 o'clock, so we've been going for 3 hours and 12 minutes, roughly. So it's been a really good show. This is our fundraising show for our Macmillan Cancer Support. We're raising money for charity for the next 3 days. This is our annual cancer support charity drive that we do here at Airliners Live. There is a link in all the way through our chat here from the channel or the website that we use to raise the funds for this campaign. So if you could click on that link and make a donation, that would be very, very much appreciated. No matter how small or large it is, that would be great. So yeah, nice day here in Vancouver. It is about, I'm going to say 7 or 8 degrees, crystal clear. There's not a cloud in the sky, not a single puffy cloud. Mount Baker is now caked in snow. I mean, on a day like today, you don't realize it looks so close to Vancouver. Actually, it's like Vancouver is very close to Mount Baker. I didn't realize it. And it's a volcano, so it's giving. I'm getting Mount Fuji vibes. Actually, I'll show it to you right now. I'm going to show you Mount Baker so you guys can have. Oh, there goes Jal. Actually, there goes Jal. If I can maybe quickly show you Jal powering out. 767. That's Jal heading off to Narita Airport. But I wanted to show you Mount Baker, because as I was talking to you, I was looking at Mount Baker, and it reminds me of Mount Fuji. Look at that. Look at it. Look at that. I mean, you would think, you go, oh my goodness, Vancouver, you're right beside a volcano. Well, I don't know how far away it is. Is that 100 miles? I don't know. You'd have to check a map, but it looks closer than it is, I think. Look at it. It's incredible. This is Richmond, BC, and you can see Mount Baker right there. I think it's about a 10,000 foot mountain or volcano. So, yeah, there you go. I wanted to share that visual with you all. So, yeah, it's just kind of nice. So, where was I? Okay, back. Let's grab my phone. Yeah, what else? Loopy says it's 100 kilometers away. Yeah, I thought, I thought that the number 100 was in my mind. So, a couple days ago, we had lots of rain. It was raining cats and dogs up until a couple days ago. And then when that rain ended and the clouds cleared, all the mountains were caked in snow. So our winter pack is now starting. I guess it's going to be a good winter for skiers. So that's good news. Okay, and YKA Spotter says there's an Air Canada 787 from Seoul landing a couple minutes behind Lufthansa. Okay, well, yeah, I'll give that some thought. I do see the 747 though. It's 747 time, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to now get ready for Operation Lufthansa. There we go. Vancouver International Airport. Runway 26 right, and in the distance we have a 4-engine large Boeing jetliner setting up on approach. It is none other than Lufthansa, in from Frankfurt, Germany, operating the Lufthansa Flight 492. It departed Frankfurt a mere 9 hours and 9 minutes ago. This is aircraft D-Alpha Bravo Tango Lima, setting up for landing here at YVR. Let's bring on the house radios. And let's go get this Boeing. It's looking gorgeous. It's a classic. A little bit of wing rock and roll. Let's go for a smoky touchdown. Yeah, she aces it. Tight on the engines and flaps. Get that spoiler action. Beautiful. Absolutely magnificent. I never get tired of seeing the Lufthansa 747-400.
Juliet Alpha to the apron, gate 68. Lufthansa 402, taxi mark Juliet Alpha, gate 68.
Check. Beautiful. So nice to see this classic airliner here at YVR. I mean, I'd like to fly in any 747, 400, 800. They're all good for me. Even rarer than the 747-400 is the 800. Because they built less. They built far fewer of them, and hardly any airlines operate them in passenger config. So, if you ever get a chance to fly on Lufthansa 747-800, grab it with both hands. That's my advice.
Ground good Air Canada 118, gate 50 ready push. Now 118 heavy ground push back, your discretion.
I'll go a bit tight here on the front office. Let's see if I can get the. Let's see if we can see the men up front. Lufthansa also operates active passenger A340s. What other airline in the world still operates A340s? First frontline airline, not too many really. Don't know if any actually. I mean, there are other airlines running A340s, but I don't think they're first line passenger carriers. Long established. Oh, look at we've got our Air Canada on approach right now. This is the Air Canada 0604 from Incheon Airport. It's setting up for approach right this moment. So I'm going to bring the camera around for that, for a double whammy. So just let's go get that like right now for a double whammy. There's the double whammy coming in. Ooh. Oh yeah.
3973 Vancouver Target, afternoon number 2, flying entry, minor short final caution, turbulence, clear land, runway 26 right. Number 2, cruise line, push rate 976.
Oh yeah, greased down nicely. And we transition back to the Lufthansa as it makes its way to the gate.
Sure, 8973, Roger, landing clearance is canceled, visual side step to runway 26 left is approved, contact 118.7.
Well, you're all watching Airliners Live. This is the Vancouver show. The 27th of October 2023, YVR International.
Taxi Mike, Juliet Bravo to the apron. I see traffic accompanying triple pushed on the cell line. Hey Mike, Juliet Bravo, stay with you. We check company on the cell line there.
Beautiful Boeing Classic. All metal, no plastic. That's a good limerick. Beautiful Boeing Classic, all metal, no plastic. I think I should trademark that. That deserves to be a t-shirt. Beautiful Boeing Classic, all metal, no plastic. I like it. That's it. That's what this aircraft is, ladies and gentlemen. It is a beautiful Boeing Classic, and it is all metal, no plastic. Wonderful. Just wonderful. Yeah, I loved it. Just going to check the flight radar to see if there's anything majorly coming our way. I don't think there is. So let me just put myself on camera. We're going to do a final face-to-face. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. And let's see. Okay, let's have a look here. Let's bring up the chat. Wow. 464 of you still hanging out with me. We've been going since 11 a.m. So 12, 1, 2. It's just been so good. That's why I pushed it out. We've been 3.5 hours on the stream. We've cracked 4,000 pounds in our donation so far for our fundraiser, which is absolutely awesome. I'm going to check our donation page one more time. I want to read and thank those of you that have made donations. So we're at, right this particular second, 4,177 pounds donated by 180 supporters, and we are doing the Airliners Live Macmillan Cancer Support donation. This is our annual fundraiser here at Airliners Live, where we encourage our viewers to come about as a community and support and donate for this amazing cause. So thank you very much for all of you for your donations. Declan, thank you so much, Declan, for your £10 donation plus $2.50. Declan says, I love Airliners Live and I love donating to Macmillan. Well, thank you so much, Declan, for that. That's amazing. Tony Rivers, thank you very much, Tony. Awesome. Thank you for your £10 donation. More shillings for the ever-growing pile. Thank you so much, Tony. And Kelly McCutcheon, thank you very much, Kelly, for your $10 US donation towards our amazing cause. Kelly says, as a breast cancer survivor, just one year, this means a lot to me personally. It is great to see so many caring and generous people of the world. Yeah, it is very, very heartwarming. And thank you so much as well for being here and your support too, Kelly. We appreciate that. And then Adventures with Mark. Thank you so very much, Mark, for your very generous £50 donation. £50 plus $12.50 gift aid. Mark, thank you very much. That is amazing. And what can I say? We've had a great show. We've still got another 2 days of fundraising and shows and live streams coming to you from the gang here at Airliners Live. We'll be streaming tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. So do subscribe. I'm sure everybody's subscribed to our channel. If by any chance there's one or two people that haven't subscribed and you're watching this, please do hit that subscribe button. We appreciate everybody's help. We appreciate everybody's support. I want to thank everybody for watching our show. I want to thank everybody who donated today and yesterday and in the future. Thank you all so very much. It's been awesome, awesome. You guys have a good evening, good day. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for everything, and we'll see you guys soon. Thanks a lot again. Airliners Live will see you guys tomorrow, though. Thanks again. Bye, everybody.